Yes, now let us look at SayPro lesson creating simple formulas. Now, we say here Excel can be used to calculate and analyze numerical information. However, you will need to know how to write formulas to maximize Excel capabilities. A formula is an equation that performs a calculation using values in the worksheet. In this lesson, you will learn how to create simple formulas using mathematical operations such as addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. In order for us to create a simple formula, what we're gonna do, we need to first put an equal sign. We say the equal sign where we want our form answer to appear. We click there with our cursor and we put an equal sign. After putting an equal sign, then we're gonna key in the numbers that we want to add. Now from there, we're gonna just press enter, and this will be the number that we get, which is gonna be 1.7. Now, if you check in this case, uh, adding these two numbers that we have added here is just a simple formula as using Excel like a calculator. But there is a way that when we have like the 300 and the 400 as numbers like this and we want to add them, we can basically do this by applying what we call to create a simple formula that adds the contents of two cells. Like when you say equals to, you click on one of the cells, then you say plus, and you click on the second cell and you say plus. Then now you are able to get 700, but you didn't necessarily put the numbers compared to here. In this case, you had to add with the letters, and this is what you did, and then you say equals to, then you set enter. So this is what we basically had. So now we have added that by typing the additional sign in between so that Excel can know that it has to add. So that is why when we add it, then we manage to get our sign, our equal sign. Now in this case, we want to apply with the multiplication. We already have the information type. You just have to keep your cursor where you want your answer to appear, then put an equal sign, and you just have to do what? After the equal sign, you just have to click on this multiply. You have to click on the first one, then you must put the start to multiply, and you multiply it with this one. So it's R4 multiplied by S4. Then now, immediately as you press the enter key, it will basically give you your answer. But if you can check here, it's giving us value. Why it is giving us value? Because this one we need to put it as point. Now we do get our answer as 85, and from there as well they are doing that to multiply the two, and then we're going to get 85. That is the answer that we are going to get. Now we continue doing that, of which is the same thing when we multiply. And similarly, when we want to divide, we can then now do equals to, and we can say this divide by this, and we can say enter, and we will get 7.5. That is how we apply the division. So All of this is a repetition of what we have been doing on top. So that is how you will do. Suppose now I want to edit my formula here. I will just double click and I can say also and add plus this cell. And then when I say enter, the answer will change here. I just have to double click here and go to my formula bar, and I can change the letters to edit my formula. Or if I want to delete something, I can then now delete the first one and say enter, and I will get 325. So now I'm adding only S8, which is this one, and this one. That is why I'm getting 325. So that is how we do that. Now we have what we call formula error values. If Excel can't properly calculate a formula that you entered in a cell, the program display an error value. In the cell, as soon as you complete the formula entry, Excel uses several error values, all of which begin with the number sign hash. Now, the Excel error values, we have got the hashtag diff. We say it means you have divided something by zero, and the division, the cause is the division operation in your formula refers to a cell that contains the value zero or it is blank. So now if I can say uh, 2 equals to 10 divided by 0. This is what I'm going to get because I divided something by 0. The second one, it's not available. So when you are applying a formula and you having the technical, this is not an error value but a special value that you can manually enter into a cell. You indicate that you don't have yet the necessary value. Hashtag name. Suppose now I type equals to average. This average, I made it wrong by purpose. Then now I put this 3 and then I close my brackets and I say this. I'll get hashtag name because Excel cannot recognize the name average. It has to be average. And now it will give me the average of this. Even this one, null, you specified an intersection of a two-cell range which cells don't actually intersect. So when you making cells, because a space indicates an intersection, the error will occur if you insert a space instead of a comma. The union operator between ranges used in function and argument. So meaning that we must use cells. When we have hashtag num, it means this error can be caused by an invalid argument in an Excel function or a formula. So we have the hashtag ref, meaning that invalid cell reference, and we have the value, wrong type of argument in function or type, uh, wrong type of an operator. That is when you will get a value. Using the error alert button, now, help on this error alert button opens an Excel help window with information on the type of the error value, and then you can be able to search that error if you have. So you can go through the exercise to see if you can fix the formulas, and see you on the next session.